Are you a beginner? Well, stick around because I got the top 10 best exercises for you. This top 10 list is based off it being number one, safe, it's easy to learn, it's going to isolate the muscle or give you the most amount of muscle recruitment, and it's gonna have the most amount of impact in creating the best foundation for you. Let's get into it. All right, first exercise, we have push-ups. If you can't do a full push-up, you're gonna do push-ups starting on your knees. Make sure to stack your joints. Your hands and elbows should be directly underneath your shoulders. And if you can't do a full push-up, you're gonna do negatives, which means you're gonna put yourself in a plank position and then lower yourself to the ground with that 4-second negative, and then put yourself back up and lower yourself again. Now, if you can actually do a push-up, then you're gonna do actual push-ups. From a plank position, doing a full push-up, making sure that your hands and elbows are directly under your shoulders. So the reason why we're having beginners doing push-ups is because you shouldn't be loading yourself with machines or dumbbells or barbells if you can't do an actual push-up. So get the push-up done first, get stronger within that, and then move on to the harder exercises. If you can't do a push-up, then you should not be doing bench press, machine press, dumbbell press. So start off with doing push-ups, progressive overload from there, and then move on. Next on the list is assisted pull-ups. Assisted pull-ups are a great starter because it's gonna get your body conditioned and strong to be able to do all of your other pulls. Remember, you probably started off doing pull-ups on the monkey bars when you're a kid. Somewhere along the lines, you lost it. So we wanna make sure that we get strong doing assisted pull-up first, making sure that we pull our chest to the bar and elbows to the side. And once you get stronger there, then you can move to a lat pull down, high rows, and then eventually you'll be doing bodyweight pull-ups. Next, we have dumbbell lat raises. I feel this is a great exercise for beginners so they can start really isolating the lateral head of the delts. When most of the time, people are gonna miss the mark doing shoulder exercises, spending way too much time doing shoulder presses or even military presses, when that's gonna hit mostly the anterior head of the delt. So beginners, make sure we don't miss our dumbbell lateral head movements. Hey, check it out. If you're a beginner, you're looking for a full workout, grab the Ultimate Push-Pull Legs Training ebook right now and link in the description below. Back to the show. And for quads, we're gonna hit leg extensions. Leg extensions are a great exercise to isolate the quads primarily. Remember guys, it's easy, it's safe, it's going to target 100% your quads, and it's a great foundational movement that's gonna have impact immediately. Remember, when we're doing leg extensions, make sure you're holding on the side of the handles, pulling your butt into the back of that bench, keeping your chest nice and high, and remember, make sure we get all the way down to create great knee flexion, and then fully extending the knee, and then riding it down nice and slow, and continue that each rep. And next for hamstrings, we have lying hamstring curls. I think for beginners, it's a great exercise to start. It's safe to use, it's easy to learn, you're gonna get the most amount of muscle recruitment for that targeted muscle, and it's gonna have immediate impact in strengthening your hamstrings. Make sure you're doing lying hamstring curls to be keeping your hips down, making sure your legs extend at the bottom of the lift, pulling all the way up to create complete knee flexion, and then slowly releasing the weight back down. Remember, keep those hips on the bench. Don't think I forgot about glutes. For beginners, goblet squats. One of my favorite movements to put beginners through. It's going to give them great foundational strength. From floor to core, all the way straight through the torso. It's gonna set them up for success when they move on to things like hack squats or free weight barbell squats. Remember, when we're doing goblet squats, feet are gonna be about outside shoulder width apart, toes about 11 o'clock and 1 o'clock. You wanna externally rotate the knees to make sure the knees align with the toes, and then your core is gonna be engaged. Slightly tilt your pelvis back, engage your core, shoulders back away from your ears, making sure you're grabbing the dumbbell underneath or the kettlebell underneath, and hips and knees are gonna break at the same time. If you have ankle flexion issues, don't worry about it. Feel free to elevate your heels with either a 5-pound plate or even wedges if your gym has those. And hey, if you want, go buy some squat shoes. Why not? Wondering about grip strength or forearm size? Doing farmer carries is a great way for beginners to start working on their forearm strength and their forearm size. So to work on those forearms, try starting off with farmer carries. Last but not least, we gotta make sure we get those calves. Standing calf raises on a riser is going to be my staple. Make sure when we do this that we have some place to put our hands to keep ourselves stable and balanced. Also, make sure that we get all the way down. Make sure our heels come all the way down on the floor, and then flexing all the way up so we're right on our tippy toes, and then riding that all the way back down. And make sure you're pausing at the bottom to get a great stretch in your calves. Anyway, that is it for today's top 10 exercises for beginners. Remember, this list is based on the movement being safe, easy to learn, it's gonna isolate the muscle targeted or have the most amount of muscle recruitment, and it's gonna have the biggest impact in the start of your fitness journey. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that video. For more videos like this, let me know in the comment section below. Until next time, you know how it is, iron sharpens iron, progressive overload your life. In the meantime, keep dream chasing. Peace.